A man saved an injured owlet who had lost its mother and brought the chick home. The owlet grew up, turned into a large, proud bird, and became the best friend of his owner's husky dog. Since childhood, Igor has loved animals, and he also enjoys nature walks. One day, while traveling in the taiga, he heard a plaintive squeak. Igor followed the sound and soon saw a tiny chick of a white polar owl. The white owl is the largest predatory bird in the tundra. Its diet mainly consists of rodents, but sometimes even ermines and large hares fall prey to it. With its strong legs, sharp claws, and powerful beak, the owl is a very formidable predator. However, on the ground before Igor lay only a small, helpless owlet who seemed to have fallen out of the nest, and the mother owl, for some reason, could not help it. The man waited a little, but the adult owl never appeared. Igor realized that he could not just leave the unfortunate chick to its fate. He carefully placed the owlet in his jacket to warm it up a bit and brought it home. There, Igor made a small but cozy temporary nest for the rescued bird from a basket lined with soft rags and named her Nusha. The first days of taking care of the owlet were very difficult. Igor fed Nusha every 2 hours with various insects and breadcrumbs soaked in milk. The owlet was very weak, hardly moved, and slept a lot. But Igor's care and patience helped Nusha grow stronger. Even then, the beautiful white owlet began to show the proud and determined character typical of most of its species. After a couple of weeks, Nusha began to come to life gradually, flapping her tiny wings more confidently and pecking at the food on her own. She grew by leaps and bounds, and soon became a feathered and strong chick. Igor smiled as the active chick energetically flapped her wings and hooted happily at the sight of food. A few weeks later, Igor decided to get a dog. He brought home a blue-eyed husky puppy named Ilona. At first, Nusha was very scared of the noisy and energetic puppy. But Ilona quickly got used to the owlet and almost stopped paying attention to her. Gradually, Nusha grew bolder and stopped being afraid of the active Ilona. At first, the dog and the bird just watched each other from a distance, but then they began to get to know each other better. Igor closely watched his pets to make sure they didn't accidentally harm each other. The first step toward an amazing friendship was playing together. Nusha learned to run and jump, imitating Ilona, while Ilona eagerly chased the swift and nimble owlet around the house. They played during the day and fell asleep together in the evening on one rug in the corner of the room. Igor was delighted to see his pets having fun together without many fights or conflicts. As Nusha grew older, she became more free-spirited and independent. But her strong friendship with Ilona kept the predatory bird from becoming completely wild. Nusha still loved to sit on her owner's shoulder and then move to Ilona's warm, furry back. Surprisingly, the dog also loved feeling the owlet on her back during their walks. It didn't take long for Nusha and Ilona to become close and trust each other. These different animals loved spending time together and got so used to each other that they even started kissing. It looked very tender and touching, as if they were old friends who couldn't live without each other. Soon, Ilona became a big and strong husky, but her friendship with Nusha remained just as strong and tender. The dog never made sudden moves when the bird was around, and the owl in return trusted her four-legged friend and accompanied her everywhere. Igor was very proud of his amazing and friendly pets. One warm summer day while Nusha and Ilona were playing in the yard, a neighbor's cat sneaked up on them. He hissed menacingly, arching his back at the helpless owlet. But Ilona barked loudly at the cat and chased him away. That day, Nusha realized that Ilona would always protect her. Years passed, and Nusha and Ilona remained inseparable. Thanks to numerous pictures of the pets kissing, this pair became real internet stars. They were also the main celebrities in the whole neighborhood and loved by many neighbors. People often came to Igor to admire their friendship and take pictures of the amazing pets. Igor gladly told the story of his unusual friends to anyone who wanted to hear it. Thus, their peaceful life continued, filled with joy from the companionship of the most loyal friends. Nusha and Ilona are a great example that belonging to completely different species doesn't prevent them from truly loving and befriending each other. And for us, it's another reminder of how important it is to accept and appreciate those around us, regardless of our differences.